Witch, please. It's tarot time. Welcome to your weekly tarot tea, where we pull cards and spill cosmic truth for each zodiac sign. I'm Moon Lily, your mystical bestie, here to help you align, vibe higher, and decode the divine. Whether you're a fiery Aries or a dreamy Pisces, these messages are meant to guide your week with intention and intuition. So grab your matcha, light a candle, and let's see what the cards have to say. Alright, witches, warlocks, and wildcard weirdos, buckle those broom straps and pour yourself a cup of cosmic tea because it's time to dive into what the stars and the cards have to say for your week ahead. Whether you're cruising through your Saturn return, flirting with the retrograde, or just here for the gossip, each sign is getting the usual 3-card tarot reading and a little witch's order to help you work that magic like the bad witch you are.
So light a candle, strike a pose, and let's see who's getting blessed, who's getting tested, and who's about to get a surprise plot twist straight from the universe's drama department. Next week will be episode 10, and to make it special, Moon Lily and I will interview each other. We will also be answering audience questions, so make sure to leave a comment of any question you have for either or both of us.
Aquarius, you're a hot witch with a hesitant wand, so let's fix that. The Queen of Wands is strutting into your week with big main character energy. Confident, magnetic, and fully in her power. You've got the glow, the vision, and maybe even the outfit to match. But oh no, what's this? The Ace of Wands reversed is showing us a bit of performance anxiety from the universe. Some hesitation, a false start, or maybe just a case of, I'm tired, but still hot. You might be second-guessing a bold move or a creative venture. But the cards say don't go it alone. The Two of Cups as your advice is a love letter from the universe reminding you that the right collaboration, friendship, or even flirty support system can relight that wand and help you thrive. Whether it's romance, partnership, or a mirror friend hyping you up in the group chat, let connection be your ignition. Your witch's orders. Stop trying to force the spark solo. Phone a friend, flirt with fate, or schedule a secret wine night. Your vibe needs some reflected magic to ignite your next chapter.
Ooh, Pisces. This spread is humming with deep feels and sacred rest. Let's get into it. Take a dang nap, then protect your happy place like a soft-hearted baddie. Sweet Pisces, the Four of Swords kicks off your week whispering, rest isn't a reward, it's a requirement. Your soul is waving a tiny white flag. It is time to actually answer that call for sacred stillness. If you've been overextending, overthinking, or just emotionally fried from the collective chaos, it's okay to unplug your empathetic Wi-Fi for a bit. But here's the twist. The Ten of Cups is sitting in your obstacle spot. You're dreaming of that perfect peace, heartful joy, cozy love bubble, but some part of you might not believe it's safe to have it yet. Or worse, you're afraid it's too fragile to trust. The Knight of Wands says, not on my watch. This is your advice card. It's a rally cry to hold your boundaries like a soft-hearted warrior. You can absolutely have your happily ever after, but not if you keep letting chaos knock on your cottage door. Guard your joy like it's sacred, because it is. Witch's orders for Pisces. Don't just rest, recover. Pull back. Set a do not disturb on your heart and home. You've earned a pause and protection. Build your peace and keep it hex-free.
Let's go, Aries. This spread is pure ready, set, wait. No. Okay, go! Buckle up, Firestarter. 1 foot on the gas, 1 foot in your feels. Pick a dang lane. Aries, the Fool is strutting into your week with wild optimism and zero baggage. You're ready for a new beginning, a bold leap, a clean slate adventure, and we love that for you. But right in the middle of that bravery energy is the Two of Swords, aka indecision is my coping mechanism. You're standing at a cosmic crossroads, overthinking yourself into a stalemate while trying to keep your cool. Your witch's orders. Choose boldly. Doubt is not your aesthetic this week. Align your will, grip those reins, and ride your ambition like a witch on a warhorse.
Ooh, Taurus. This is not a spread. It's a spiritual mic drop. Major Arcana trifecta. The universe is speaking directly to you this week, and she's wearing velvet gloves and holding a mirror. Big choices, deep knowing, and karmic receipts. You better walk your talk, witch. Taurus, the Lovers opens your reading with a delicious dilemma, or a divinely aligned connection. Whether this is about love, purpose, or your soul's fork in the road moment, you're being invited into alignment. This is more than romance, honey. It's values, devotion, and who you really are when you say yes to something, or someone. But the High Priestess shows up as your obstacle, and she's holding secrets. There's inner knowing here, but maybe you're ignoring it, or straight up afraid to trust your intuition. The signs are there. The gut feeling is loud, so why are you hesitating? Justice as your advice brings it all into sharp focus. This is karmic territory. Make the choice that aligns with your truth, not your comfort. Weigh the facts, but don't betray your instincts. This is about balance, integrity, and making sure your inner voice isn't being silenced by fear or fantasy. Witch's orders for Taurus. Stop seeking external validation. You already know what's real. Make your choice with clarity and own the consequences like the grounded baddie you are.
Ooh, Gemini. Pulling the Lovers as your first card? Drama already, and we've only just arrived. Let's unpack this sparkly, slippery situation. Romantic? Maybe. Messy? Probably. Magical? If you can get out of your own way. Gemini, the Lovers start off your week with juicy energy around connection, choice, and alignment. Classic twin flame or twin trouble vibes. You're being invited into a union, or a decision that feels significant. This could be romantic, sure, but it also might be a deeper soul choice around values, direction, or what truly matters to you right now. Then comes the Page of Cups, all wide-eyed wonder and dreamy beginnings. This is flirtation energy, creative play, and those soft, squishy feelings you maybe weren't expecting. Or maybe you were secretly manifesting with your eyes closed and your playlist on repeat. Either way, it's tender and new, but also a little naive. Here's where the vibe gets cloudy. The star reversed in the advice position says you might be clinging to false hope or projecting fantasies instead of seeing reality. You're trying to reach for something meaningful, but are you idealizing it to the point of disappointment? Or are you afraid to truly believe in your healing and worth? Your witch's orders. Don't fall in love with potential, yours or someone else's. Get clear on what's real, ground your dreams, and don't ignore red flags just because they sparkle.
Oof, Cancer. This one's got some emotional turbulence and mental spirals. But don't worry, we're not about to let you drown in the cosmic deep end. You're overthinking fate and Googling your anxiety. Close the tabs, babe. The Page of Swords reversed kicks off your week with a case of restless mind and possibly a little too much digging. You might be spiraling in your own thoughts, stalking someone's energy or social media, or trying to analyze your way into emotional safety. You're gathering info, but is it actually helpful, or just feeding your anxiety monster? The Wheel of the Year, aka the Wheel of Fortune, spins in next to say, this isn't all up to you. The universe is moving, shifting, aligning, but your job is not to micromanage divine timing. Trust the process. Some things are simply in motion and you're meant to ride the wave, not try to control the tide. But then comes the Nine of Swords whispering every, what if, and oh no, at 3 a.m. This is your advice card, and it's calling you out. Your worry is real, but it's also not the truth. You're catastrophizing, not prophesizing. Instead of trying to outsmart fate, face your fears head on, because naming them is the first step to disarming them. Witch's orders for Cancer. Step away from the spiral. Journal it. Scream it into a pillow. Then surrender it. Trust that the wheel is turning for you, even if it feels bumpy on the way up.
Ooh, Leo. This spread is giving hot priest energy meets wild stallion energy with a side of divine balance. Let's break it down, my divine drama royalty. The King of Cups starts your week with royal emotional mastery. You're giving poised, grounded, I feel deeply but you'll never see me sweat energy. Whether you're holding space for others or navigating your own big feels with regal grace, you're doing the inner work like a boss. Then enters Temperance, your cosmic reminder to keep it balanced, not bland. This is your obstacle, and it's whispering, patience is power too, sweet thing. You might be trying to rush a healing, force a vibe, or blend too many energies without grounding first. Emotional finesse is your superpower, but only if you don't let ego hijack the process. Then boom! Knight of Wands comes galloping in as your advice, lighting fire under your bum and reminding you that passion is not the enemy. You can take bold action this week as long as you stay emotionally anchored. Think soul on fire, heart in check. Don't suppress your spark, just don't let it burn down your kingdom. Your witch's orders: lead with love, move with passion, and sip your chaos like fine wine. Trust your timing, but don't dull your roar.
Yes, Virgo. This spread is chef's kiss. Divine timing, open-hearted curiosity, and a real-world opportunity. Your inner sacred planner is screaming. Let's get into it. The stars are aligning. Now don't overthink the blessing, just receive it. The wheel of the year is turning in your favor, Virgo, and this week the universe has you in its sights for a little glow-up moment. Synchronicities are swirling, doors are creaking open, and a long-awaited shift could finally be clicking into place. The catch? You might not trust it. Enter the Page of Cups. Tender, open, and a little emotionally squishy. This sweet page is your obstacle, which means your vulnerability might be throwing you off. You're not used to things feeling as gentle or uncertain. You want a blueprint, not a love note from the void. But babe, softness is strength. Let your inner romantic or creative side come out and play. Then we land on the Ace of Pentacles as your advice. Plant the dang seed. This is a tangible opportunity for growth. A job, a home, a relationship. A physical shift that could bloom into something steady and magical if you just let it begin. The energy is right, but you've got to ground the dream. Witch's orders for Virgo. Don't question the blessing just because it didn't come with bullet points. Say yes to the tender beginning. Trust the cosmic timing and put your hands in the dirt. Something beautiful wants to grow.
Oh, Libra! This week has karmic couture written all over it. Think spiritual stilettos and a resilience and a spark that just won't quit. Let's strut into it. Karma's calling and she wants to know if you've actually learned your lesson. First up, Karma, aka Judgment. And no, it's not about punishment. It's about powerful revelations and leveling up. This card is your cosmic check-in. Have you grown? Have you owned your truth? Are you ready to rise and shine in a bigger, bolder version of yourself? This week, the universe is giving you a chance to answer with action. But of course, growth isn't all glitz. The Nine of Wands pops up as your obstacle, showing your weariness and emotional battle scars. You've been through some stuff, honey. You're tired. You might be expecting the worst, or guarding your energy like a glamazon in full armor. But don't let past wounds keep you from stepping into your next chapter. Your advice, the Page of Wands. Fresh, fiery, and full of why not me energy. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just bring your curiosity, your spark, and a little reckless optimism. You're being called to begin again, but from a wiser place, and this time you've got the courage to match your dream. Your witch's orders: take the lesson, not the baggage. Say yes to the new spark, even if your knees are still shaking. Karma's got you. Just keep walking your talk.
Oh, Scorpio, this week you're in a psychic escape room. But don't worry, you already have the key. Let's unlock it. Too many choices, too much overthinking, but your power, it's in the process. The Seven of Cups kicks things off with a swirl of possibilities, distractions, and maybe a few delicious delusions. You might be staring at too many shiny options, feeling seduced by what-ifs, or caught in fantasy mode, and while dreaming big is fabulous. Scorpio, you know better than anyone. Not everything that glitters is gold. Some of it is a soul trap with eyeliner. Then comes the Eight of Swords. Your own mind playing tricks on you. You're feeling stuck, limited, or unsure how to move forward. But babe, those ropes, they're loose. That blindfold, it's optional. This card screams self-imposed limitation. You're not as trapped as you think. You're just overthinking your way into stillness. But here's the magic. The Eight of Pentacles lands as your advice, and it says, focus. Do the work. Master your craft, one step at a time. Stop trying to solve everything at once. Pick a path, even if it's imperfect, and pour your energy into it. Mastery, not magic bullets, is the way out. Witch's orders for Scorpio. Get out of your head and into your hands. Don't wait for clarity to fall from the sky. Create it through effort, one intentional step at a time.
Sagittarius, this week is all about that fiery solo quest with a side of cosmic competition. Let's light it up. adventure calls, but first, check your ego at the door, wild child. The Page of Wands kicks off your week with fresh energy and that classic Sag sparkle. Curiosity, excitement, and hunger for new experiences. You're itching to start something bold and fresh, and the universe is basically handing you a spark on a silver platter. But then, the Hermit pops in as your obstacle, asking you to slow the heck down. Time to pull back from the noise, retreat into your inner cave, and do some serious soul-searching before sprinting ahead. Your usual shoot first and ask questions later vibe might get you tangled if you don't take the sacred pause. And oh yes, the Five of Wands shows up in your advice. Cosmic Chaos Alert! This is not a peaceful journey card. It's about facing conflict, competition, and maybe a little friendly or not so friendly rivalry. This week you might have to stand your ground, argue your truth, or hustle harder than usual. Your witch's orders. Light your fire, but don't burn down the village. Take your solo time seriously, and don't be afraid to throw it down if the universe throws shade.
Alright, Capricorn, this spread is a straight-up masterclass in balance, manifestation, and teamwork. Let's break it down, Mountain Boss. You've got the tools, the patience, and the crew. Now build your empire. Temperance opens your week reminding you that the secret sauce is balance. Whether it's work life, ambition and rest, or power and grace, you're being called to mix your energies carefully. Rushing or forcing won't cut it. Slow and steady alchemy is the name of the game. The Magician as your obstacle, classic Capricorn energy. All the potential, all the power, but maybe doubting if you can actually manifest your vision. This card says you're staying in front of your full toolkit, but you're hesitating to use it. That's your challenge this week. Trust your magic and take action. And the Three of Pentacles shines as your advice. Collaboration is your secret weapon. You don't have to do it all solo. Bringing in trusted allies, sharing your vision, and working with others who respect your hustle will accelerate your climb. Witch's orders for Capricorn. Practice patience. Wield your power confidently, and build your tribe. Your empire isn't a solo project. It's a collaboration with the cosmos and your crew.
Alright, witches and warlocks, that's a wrap on this cosmic roller coaster. We danced with queens and kings, flirted with fate, wrestled with doubts, and most importantly, remembered that magic is always within reach, even when the cards get spicy.
This week's vibe, balance your fire with your feels, trust your inner wisdom even when it's whispering through the noise, and don't forget, the universe is your biggest hype squad. Sometimes a little sassy, sometimes a little mysterious, but always rooting for you.
Take your witch's orders seriously, call in your crew, set those boundaries, and don't let fear gatekeep your glow up. You've got everything you need to make your own kind of magic happen this week.
Until next time, keep your tarot close, your intentions clearer, and your spirit unapologetically wild. Witch, please, go shine, babe. And don't forget to leave your questions in the comments.
And that's your tarot tea for the week, witches. Trust what resonates, release what doesn't, and keep showing up as your most aligned self. If you loved this magical moment, don't forget to follow, rate, and share. Witch, please. It's tarot time. I'll be back next week to stir the zodiac cauldron all over again. Until then, stay witchy and don't let the stars ghost you. Oh, and follow me on TikTok at lilies.fireflies.